So, Surfshark and CyberGhost are very close on a technical level, to the point that many users can't make an educated choice between the two. They've got different features, sure, but to find that out, you gotta look deep. And that's what I did. I'm not about to hide anything, so here goes. Surfshark vs CyberGhost comparison. The only one you need. Hey there, Michael here from the Cybernews channel. I went on a deep sea mission to perform the Surfshark VPN vs CyberGhost comparison. And I'm here to make you experts on the topic of those two. I'll show you which is the best VPN between these two, specifically focusing on features, compatibility, performance, security, torrenting, streaming, and pricing. Let's start by diving into the features first. Surfshark VPN offers quite a lineup of interesting features. The NoBorders mode is an auto response to any kind of restrictions, firewalls, and deep packet inspections. It turns on automatically if anything of the sort is detected, or it can be enabled manually. Android users can take advantage of GPS spoofing, a way to change your GPS location without actually going anywhere. Then there's multi-hop that adds an extra server to your lineup. Whitelister that helps to set up VPN to only affect certain apps or processes. And CleanWeb that keeps your browsing free from ads and trackers, on par with standalone ad blockers like uBlock Origin. Plus, it has its own search engine that will provide results without tailoring them to your preference, like Google does. A way to get an unbiased search result. Like Surfshark's CleanWeb, CyberGhost offers an ad blocker, but it's not as effective as a standalone uBlock Origin, and it's a bit weaker than CleanWeb itself. CyberGhost also offers no spy servers that have boosted performance, security, and a privacy-friendly location. They do cost more than usual though. Smart Rules lets you choose what CyberGhost VPN does in certain situations. That can vary from turning it on device startup to specifying which server and location to connect to for specific apps. Both VPNs offer a kill switch that disables internet connection if VPN connection breaks. Surfshark's kill switch is more customizable though. Overall, I have to say Surfshark has more security features and a more reliable kill switch, so it has an edge over CyberGhost. Almost forgot. We have some nice CyberGhost and Surfshark coupon codes in that description down there. Just click on the links and grab the deals, folks. Next up is compatibility, by which I mean everything concerning apps for different devices. As it goes, Surfshark has no limit on how many devices you can use with one account at the same time. Generous. Especially since CyberGhost offers 7 simultaneous connections as a limit. Now let's compare the apps. For Windows, each VPN is at their best. Apps are comfortable to use, streamlined, and optimized. Surfshark is missing their GPS spoofing, but that's it really. For macOS, things start to go south. Surfshark suddenly loses the stealth protocol Shadow Socks and Whitelister. CyberGhost, however, gains data compression and automatic HTTPS redirection. Linux apps are as per usual, non-existent. Both VPNs operate through the command line, though Surfshark is easier to use in general and CyberGhost requires quite a bit of trouble to set up. In terms of mobile apps, there's surprisingly little difference. Not only do Android and iOS apps of both VPNs look almost identical to each other, they also have the same functionality, apart from Surfshark's GPS spoofing. This functionality also mirrors their desktop apps, which is amazing, since usually mobile apps are quite inferior to the desktop apps. All in all, I'd be inclined to leave it a draw. If not, for the unlimited device limit of Surfshark. That's gotta take the cake. If you're enjoying the video so far, you can find more cybersecurity reviews and tutorials on our channel. Just subscribe. Now, let's talk about speed and performance. Many factors determine how fast a VPN is, and server grid is one of them. CyberGhost dominates over Surfshark here. It has over 7,000 servers in 90 countries, against 3,200 servers in only 65. Server coverage for both is most prevalent in Europe and the US, but the coverage spreads even to the most distant or rarely accessed regions like Australia or Africa. Despite a huge lead, CyberGhost somehow still performs worse, according to the CyberGhost vs Surfshark VPN speed test. Both VPNs, while equipped with WireGuard, show different results, with Surfshark prevailing over the opponent. WireGuard is the fastest available protocol, with alternatives being standard OpenVPN and IKEv2, plus Stealth Protocol ShadowSocks for Surfshark. After using both services one after another, I noticed significant speed drops only in distant servers. Surfshark does perform faster than CyberGhost, even with no spy servers enabled, which leads me to dubbing it a winner for this next category. Let's talk about security, my friends. Honestly, it's hard to find VPNs that would have a very different basic security. So both Surfshark and CyberGhost deal with DNS leaks, have military-grade encryption, and have a functional kill switch. Both are located in privacy-friendly countries, British Virgin Islands for Surfshark VPN and Romania for CyberGhost. In addition, they promise a strict no-log policy, meaning that whenever data passes through their servers, they retain none of it. While there's some difference to the extra security based on the features you saw in the beginning, the main difference boils down to this. Surfshark had been independently audited, unlike CyberGhost. In the world of cybersecurity, that's what the best VPNs do. Audits are important to determine the actual quality and performance of the service. And Surfshark gets another win, since it went through one. Sorry, CyberGhost. Serious stuff aside, let's see which is the best VPN for Netflix and streaming in general. With a VPN, you can access streaming content unavailable in your region. Well, not with every VPN, but Surfshark and CyberGhost sure fit the bill. Surfshark allows streaming on all their servers, while CyberGhost has specialized servers, meaning there will be a little less of a load on them. Both VPNs also offer a smart DNS feature, allowing you to extend the VPN's reach even to the devices usually not supporting this. However, I found Surfshark's smart DNS a bit more streamlined and easier to use, while CyberGhost required me to set a different DNS for every device, which can become a hassle. I've used Surfshark and CyberGhost to access Netflix, Disney+, Channel 4, and HBO Max. So far, only CyberGhost's Netflix performance was a bit off, but it worked like a charm with the other platforms, so I'm blaming that on Netflix. Overall though, both are good. Legitimate draw. If Surfshark has no specialized streaming servers, at least it has torrenting servers. CyberGhost does too, but in Surfshark's case, if you try to torrent on an unfitting server, it'll instantly reconnect you to a proper one. Neat. Surfshark users can also use VPNs for only the torrent app with the whitelister feature. I found it to be quite useful. However, a feature like that is not a requirement. CyberGhost VPN does well even without it, and it shares unlimited bandwidth for P2P connection with Surfshark. Overall, you get great torrenting capabilities from both VPNs. Okay, let's take a look at the pricing. Both VPNs are considered something of a budget option on the market, being cheap for what they offer. I can really see where it's coming from. The longest subscriptions for Surfshark and CyberGhost go down below $3 a month easily. It's obscene how cheap that is, especially if you remember what features they offer, or that Surfshark has unlimited device limits. You can also try out both VPNs fairly easily. CyberGhost has a single-day desktop trial and a 7-day mobile one. Surfshark's free trial is week-long, only for Android and iOS, but after registering there, you can switch to any other device. There are also options to get your money back. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, and CyberGhost varies from 14-day guarantee for monthly subscription to 45 days for longer ones. Guys, there's still a conclusion to watch, by the way. It's not gonna be long though, don't worry. And first, why not like and subscribe if you enjoy this Surfshark vs CyberGhost review? It'd mean a lot. Okay, Surfshark has better security, features, and performance, but loses in terms of server grid, and CyberGhost has a couple of good features of its own. They're both equal in terms of streaming and torrenting, and are sufficiently cheap to be affordable long term. And if you're gonna use that link in the description, you'll get an even better price. Discounts are limited. Okay, So I can clearly conclude that in this Surfshark vs CyberGhost 2021 comparison, the winner is Surfshark. But I still recommend trying both out just to make sure you're making the best choice for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.